Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Alright, salutations to the brothers and the sisters pushing this truth in sincerity, who scattered throughout the four corners of this earth. Alright? This lesson is going to be about the parable when Yahawashi spoke about the penny, the parable of the penny, alright? And this is going to be the title of the video too. It doesn't matter how long you're in it for, whether it's a day or 50 years, an hour or however long, we get in the same penny, alright? We're going to just read along. This is Matthews 20:1. For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is an householder, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. So when you read the gospel, Yahawashi always gave comparisons of the kingdom of heaven, and this is just one of them, right? So that's how we start off. For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is an householder, which went out early into the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. Verse 2, and when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. It was an agreement that is a penny a day. That's like when you sign up for a contract, you're gonna get paid this amount of money, right? Cause you sign up, right? Verse 3, and he went out about the third hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace. So he see other men, other brothers who ain't got nothing to do. So verse 4, and he said unto them, go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right I will give you. And they went their way. Verse 5, again he went about the 6th hour and 9th hour and did likewise. So keep in mind, it's going up in time, because after verse 2 is when the first set of laborers came in. Now after verse 2 it goes to the 3rd hour. So clearly in verse 2 was the 1st and 2nd hour brothers, like who just things are just starting off. Now the 3rd hour, meaning like when you look on the clock, it goes from 1 to 3 to 12, right? This would be 3 o'clock. Let's say 3 o'clock, right? Now it's getting more time. Now obviously the brothers who came in verse 2 got more time than the brothers who came in the 3rd hour, and it's gonna go down that way. Just to give you an example, verse 4, and said unto them, go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right I will give you. And they went away. Verse 5, again he went about the 6th and 9th hour. So these brothers came in at a later time, right? They came in at a later time because it's at the 6th and 9th hour now, right? So the brothers who came in at 3rd hour would, like, if you look at it at a carnal point of view, they got more time on than the brothers who just came in at 6th and 9th hour, right? It says, and did likewise. And this should be comparing today. Like say you just woke up and realize the truth. You only realize the truth for about a year now, and another brother been realizing the truth 20-30 years. All in all, you still in this truth, you're still working. Alright, so I'm giving you these examples to see what it's saying, but when you finish reading it, and we're gonna finish reading it, the time doesn't matter. All the work that we put in, we're still gonna get one penny. We're getting the same penny, we're getting the same reward. So it ain't for you to go and glory, say, oh, I got more time man than you, or that just brings about pride and strife. And not only that, you're putting down other brothers as well. No, verse 6, and about the 11th hour, no, these would be considered the last hour brothers. About the cause before 11 is 12, and that's the last number on the clock, cause that's the last hour. It says about the 11th hour he went out and found others standing idle, and said unto them, why stand ye here all the day idle? So for the whole while, everything going on, prophecies coming to pass, war, rumors of war, famine, pestilence, shit going on, and these dudes just they wait, that's their lot. There's the last hour brothers, and you're like, yo, for the whole day until 11 hours you here idle. And verse 7, they said unto him, because no man had hired us. He said unto them, go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right, that shall you receive. So they gonna got last hour brothers, alright? They gonna got last hour individuals, you know, who just like it just ain't time for them to wake up yet. That's how things are done. Verse 8. So when even was come, the Lord of the vineyard said unto his steward, call the laborers. And that's from the first hour to the last hour. Call the laborers, cause they're still laborers. The work is work. You know, it says, and give them their hire, meaning their reward, their pay, beginning from the last unto the first. And it says it, verse 9, and when they came that they were hired about the 11th hour, they received every man a penny. No, pause. They received a penny. No, let's read that. Verse 10, but when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more, and they likewise received every man a penny. So you see, no, the people, the brothers who've been in it for the longer while, thinking they're gonna get a bigger reward. No. It's the same damn reward. Verse 2. Let's jump back to verse 2. Jog some memory. And when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, these brothers, oh boy. Anyways, see there, you can read it. See it there. Okay, but let's go down. So, where am I? I'll just get flustered a little bit. But when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more, and they likewise received every man a penny. Yeah, you're not going to receive more. A penny is a penny. Just because you've been in it longer, the reward is the reward. The crown is the crown. Alright? And that's just something to understand. Ain't about fighting or fussing. It's about what the scriptures say. And then you really have to believe this. You can't just be saying this. You really got to believe this. And you got to execute it. Now this is verse 11. And when they had received it, they murmured against the good man of the house, which is Yahawashi. You know, cause and this is a parable, boy. They murmured at the good man of the house because they expected those people who've been in it for, you know, brothers who like to say, like, oh, I've been in it for this amount of years. They expect to get a bigger reward than the brother who've been in it for 1 year. But as the scriptures say, that's not gonna happen. So what happened right here? This way Yahawashi is saying they murmured, alright? You know, verse 12 saying, these last have worked but 1 hour. When you go into that word work, it means work. So imagine these last have worked but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us. And that's the whole, that's happening a lot, man, you know, in Israel. It says, which have borne the burden of the heat of the day. Don't pause. Shit getting thick. Okay, it says, I'm gonna read it again. So they was upset, right? The brothers in verse 2, right? The laborers, the first set of laborers is upset. So they're saying, yo, these men only work but 1 hour, and you make them equal to us. Yo, we've been in this thing for ages, man. Since I'm a kid. Now I got gray beards, you know. And y'all, they equal to us, right? It says, which has borne the burden and heat of the day. So yeah, they went through, that means tribulation. So they're saying, yo, we went through a lot of tribulation and stress for this, which is not a lie, right? But here was about to say, verse 13, but he answered one of them and said, friend, I do thee no wrong. So it's simple. Did this not thou agree with me for a penny? So the agreement in the beginning was for a penny. Just like how you go for your job and sign up to get $30,000 a year salary, and you might, because somebody else signed up for $40,000 a year salary. That was your agreement. Okay, you can't be upset with the Most High for that. You can't be upset for the scriptures with that. I'm just reading what the scripture says. Okay, verse 14, take that is thine and go thy way. I will give unto this last even as unto thee. You know, it's simple like that. And it ain't to get prideful over or nothing. You know, that's why you can, like, the Lord don't like prideful attributes in you. That's why you got to purge yourself. Let me see. Verse 15, is it not lawful for me to do what I will with mine own? Why is thine eye evil because I am good? You know, verse 16, so the last shall be first and the first last. So man, it says it, man. I barely gotta explain this. For many be called, but few chosen. Right? Cause many are called. From between the first hour and the last hour, a lot is called, but few people gonna be chosen. Right? Just because you feel like, oh, I've been through this and I've been through that, and I'm here for. Hi, my name is Joe. I'm here for 40 years. You know, that's not saying that you're lying about what you've been through or what you experienced or how long you've been in it. But at the end of the day, the point is we all work for the same crown, for the same penny, for the same reward. That's just the point. It's plain out and simple. Okay? And that was practically it of this lesson. With that being said, I hope y'all was edified. Don't hesitate to put down no questions in the comment. With that being said, Shalom, all praise to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi.